Hey guys, so let's understand Amazon PPC bids in this video. So what is a bid really? So the bid is not what you pay. Your bid is a permission slip you give Amazon that, hey Amazon, you are allowed to charge me up to X dollar if someone clicks on my ad. Okay. So you just give the ceiling, not the price. So you say if you put the bid as $2, that means you are giving Amazon $2 as a ceiling, that yes, up to $2 you can spend on this click for that particular keyword. Okay, so that is basically the bids. You are giving Amazon a particular ceiling of the amount, $2, $5, whatever it is. Okay, so now let's understand what is the Amazon auction. So every time a shopper searches something on search bar on Amazon, Amazon runs a real-time auction in milliseconds. In a fraction of second, it happens in the back end. Okay. So for example, let's say I'm searching for wireless earbuds. What will happen? So now Amazon will ask all the advertisers through the auction system that who wants to show up an ad here for that particular keyword for wireless earbuds. Okay, so whoever is selling the wireless earbuds, those sellers are, if they are bidding on that particular keyword, they'll respond with their bids. Okay, so if seller A is giving 1.2 bid and seller B is putting 90 cents bid and you are putting the highest bid as 1.5 and seller C is giving $1 bid. So as you are giving the highest bid at 1.5, so most probably you will get the best ad position and you will win the auction to be in the top of the post, top of the search. Okay, so you'll get the best placement because you are bidding the highest. But here is the twist. Okay, you do not pay your bid whatever you have set. So Amazon now uses a second price auction as well. So that means you pay just enough to beat the person below you. So if you are bidding $1.5 and the next seller is at $1.2, you pay 1.21. Okay, not 1.5. You are just giving 1 cent more than the second highest bidder. That's the auction. Okay, so your bid just decides like whether you win and how high you rank. So if you are putting really high bid and you are outbidding all your competitors, then you will get the best placement, you will get the best ads rank. Okay, so what higher bids actually do? So when you increase your bid to the highest possible, like whatever more than the suggested bid, it does two things. Okay, when you raise the bid, you win more auctions, and if you win more auctions, you will get more impressions for your product for that particular keyword, and also you will get better placements. And when you get better placements, there will be higher CTR. So you will appear on the top of the search, and normally people just click on the top row products. So if you are appearing on the top of the search, obviously you will get the higher CTR, click through rate. Okay, so and if you are bidding very low, you will be buried on the 5th page or 10th page, so nobody will be able to see that. Okay, so when you raise the bid, you win more auction and you get more impressions. So that means it doesn't mean Amazon automatically charges you more. Okay, so if you are putting 1.5 means you are not giving Amazon 1.5 per kid for a click. Amazon charges you more only if competition forces it. Okay, so in our last example, so you can see here, so if the seller A, instead of 1.2 bid, if he has the bid of 1.4, if he has increased the bid from 1.2 to 1.4, now you will give the bid as 1.41, just 1 cents more than 1.4. Okay, so Amazon charges you more only if the competition forces it. So if there are more competitors, that means in order to beat them, you need to have really high bid. Okay, so if the competition are competing a lot on that particular keyword, there is a lot of competition, that means you need to expect you can expect a higher CPC, higher bid on that particular keyword. Okay, so most sellers think if I raise my bid, Amazon will charge me that much, but it's wrong. The truth is, if the competition is weak, you can bid high and still pay low. If we go back to that example, so here, if everybody is put, let's say seller A and seller B and seller C, everyone is bidding at just 30 cents, and even if you have bidded 1.5, you will win the auction at 31 cents, because your competitors are very weak here. Your competitors are not putting a really high bid. Okay, so if the competition is weak, you can bid high and still pay low. That's the thing. So you raise bids to get more visibility, capture more high intent traffic, and block your competitors. Okay, so that's the thing. But when you lower the bid, that results in losing the auctions, and you get no impressions at all. And when you get no impressions, you get no orders. Okay, you don't receive any clicks, you don't receive any orders. So Amazon never even test your product. So if you are at 5th page, who will be able to see your product? Who will be able to click your products? So that's impossible. So always bid higher initially. Okay, so if your product is new and the market is very competitive, your competitors are competitive, so to get into the auction only, you just need to bid higher than your competitors in the relevant keyword. Not all keywords, but only in your relevant keyword. Okay, so many sellers think my ads are not working, but in reality the bids are too low to even enter the game or enter the auction. So if you are not even able to enter the auction, how you will fight? Okay, if you want to fight a fair game, you just need to have higher bid, or competitive bid with your in comparison to your competitors. Okay, so that's all about the auction, Amazon PPC auction, how it happens, and Amazon PPC bids. So hope you understood it better now. Thank you for subscribing, and please share and like it. Thank you. Bye.